silence to that question.
Didn't realize I muted. I can make tents that we can set up and quickly tear down and bring with us.
So go mobile again.
We go mobile, but in a very different way. We go mobile with the stuff that we have.
That's going to be difficult.
It will, but we're done if we stay here. They're just going to send waves every once in a while when we start to get our footing back.
The bigger problem is that they already have the foothold, right? We cannot sustain this. We need an army. And there's not one coming.
We're going to do this ourselves.
No, we can make an army.
We can try to link up with some of the different regiments that exist here to fight off Molthune, but they're spread out and they're kind of
No. You guys are thinking too obvious. Look at what happened with these sprites. They're not just attacking humans and elves. They're attacking the land.
How far away is Kragadan from here?
Oh, goodness. It's like...
Too far?
I gotta do math on that. Hold on.
Too far to try to send an envoy to recruit some dwarves?
Here's the problem. Yeah, it's way too far. Here, so you see the map, right?
Huh.
You guys are...
Wow, that has gotten really big.
Yeah, every session it gets a little bigger.
They're spreading.
This is the heart of where the Legion is at the moment. And this is Kragadan down here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way we're getting there.
Yeah, we'd have to skirt around all of them, yeah. We would...
So...
We already tried to go to Long Shadow, and that was a horrible folly.
Well, what I think we should do is I think we should go up to around, like, here. And start moving our way around Redjaw while raiding it.
Oberyn says we don't have the supplies, we don't have the food for this anymore, but we can't stay here, right?
Listen, I can build stuff that's portable, but there's nothing I can do about their constant pressure.
Then let's take the fight to them a little bit, and let's actually take back some of our land in the way they would least expect it.
All right.
And for that, we need a base of operations, which we seem to have one here. And as it has proved to be rather defensible, we do now know its weak points that we can shore up. So
I actually have some ideas on that, too.
Oberyn suggests, why don't we take out the Troglodytes, at least knock them out of the picture?
Completely agreed. However, if we look at what we've got a whole bunch of weapons and things that are not currently usable, or that we don't have the bodies to use. We need to set up bigger defenses, or at least a station for bigger defenses where we can shoot alchemist fire at them. Because we got a whole bunch. Also, I have the ability to do some stuff with magic, and I've made some magical items. I want to try experimenting with this aquamarine and buffing up our heavy hitters.
But do we have the time or resources for that?
It's just me. What else are we going to do with money?
Buy more food.
From where?
Find somebody. Look,
if we find somebody, we'll sell the stuff. But either way, I think we do your plan. But at the same time, while that's being established, if we're gonna keep this position, we need to turn it in. We need to shore up the weaknesses.
I don't think this position's sustainable.
So then how can we strike without a position? Unless we take over the Troglodyte Cave, which I think is a horror.
Provide shelter. We don't even know what's down there. If we could at least get rid of the Troglodytes, find out what's down there, maybe we can find something useful in there for us to do.
Plan the strike. I'm in.
What does everybody else think?
While this is happening, I am going to go to a spot where I have privacy.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no, that'll be the next day. Never mind. I need to sleep first.
Yeah, I'm assuming next day comes, and
Cool. That morning, I go look like I'm inspecting the walls. I find a spot where I have privacy, and I'm just gonna take out a nice little vial of I'm gonna take out three vials of blood. I use old potion vials. And I'll put the spell in the chat. Not masterwork transmutation. Sorry, blood transcription.
Yeah, I was wondering, what the hell are you doing?
I misclicked.
Well, shit. I'm assuming this
I'm starting with the Troglodyte.
That's an evil spell. You know that, right?
It didn't say it was evil, and I'm fine with that.
You're chaotic neutral?
Yes.
All right, it fits then. It's close enough.
Also, can you send me a list of all of the enemies we slew in that combat? Because I would have dipped my juggling balls in each and every one of them.
I could tell you like off the top of my head, you had 3 scouts.
Just like afterwards, just send me a list.
All right, I'll have to write it out then.
Yeah, it's much easier that way.
All right, you want the Troglodyte spells?
Yeah.
All right, let me pull them up.
For Vel is doing evil.
So technically, it was. I guess it doesn't matter because it was a sorcerer, so you could get all these. It doesn't have that many spells.
I can only pick one, so it's not going to really matter.
All he has are 2 first-level spells: Cause Fear and Grease.
Ooh. Okay.
Both of them
between the two.
So just so you know what they both do, I'll click them.
I'm gonna say Cause Fear.
All right.
And then I also have 2 Alchemists, because you have stated before that you can effectively ritual cast, and that is what I'm doing for these.
Yeah, technically they are arcane casters.
So what is the Alchemist spells that I would be able to learn? Because it still has to be a spell I would be able to learn, I believe.
I actually don't know what you would be able to learn from them specifically. I could tell you what they have.
That works. Because if I know what they have, I'll take a look and see see if any apply.
Their 3 first levels are True Strike,
Okay,
Cure Light Wounds, which I don't think you can learn, and Bomber's Eye.
Cool. And what about the second?
True Strike was the other one.
Okay, so they don't have any second level spells. Got it.
No.
Cool. I will take a look at those spells.
At least these ones did not, I should say.
Actually, can you pop? Perfect. Thank you.
Don't worry, I got you.
Any wounds I can't do.
Anybody else want to do anything while we're here? Sirach, Anton, Coriel.
When are we planning this raid for?
Auburn argues that we should do it as soon as possible, strike while their numbers are low, because we did kill a lot of troglodytes. And we probably can only send like a small group in to maybe raid it, and while the rest of us rebuild here.
Yeah. I mean, are we doing it today then?
We have to restock our food supply, so Anton is going to do some trap maintenance.
Maybe go tomorrow, or head out to their cave tomorrow, and while we get some
and then today we just get some food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also, one thing we need to think about, guys, is we do have some arrows that will not kill their prey. So if we do find a group of similar animals that we could domesticate, we can use the merciful arrows on them.
All right. By the way, do you still have the +5 to skill checks thing?
I do.
I will let you know. Be doing traps and hunting and stuff.
I will let you know how I prepared so I can do that 2 times today. If I really need to, 3.
Okay. Well, I guess let's see the rolls first, and then you can decide.
No. Do you want it or not? Because I have to give it to you before you roll.
Let's just do it on the traps and see what we get there.
Beautiful. I'll give you 1 on the traps.
Almost everybody is going to go hunting today, by the way.
Okay.
If any... I also want people, when they're hunting, to look for the closest river or stream that might have fish.
Okay, that's a 21 on the traps.
And that's just an aside.
And
what type of traps you're building? Like lean traps, bear traps, pit traps? What kind of traps?
Well, we kind of already have a bunch of like bear traps and stuff, right?
They have been triggered.
Yeah, and Anton's doing the maintenance on that.
All right, so you're
probably rig up some snare traps.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're fixing the traps. We're making a couple new ones, I guess.
Yeah.
6 people went out hunting. 1, 2.
Before you do that, if someone else could mark those down on the sheet, I'm confirming the cost for me making these spells permanent.
Okay.
Thank you.
You got 9 rations from hunting today.
All right.
From the NPCs.
Okay, so we're at 2 days plus 7.
So the fee usually comes from an organization, not from the thing. Cool. So I'll just have to make 2 checks for these spells, both spellcraft.
All right.
Let me confirm the DC. Here, Pathfinder. And True Strike. Okay, cause fear. It's looking like it is just 1. Oh no, this doesn't even have DC. Never mind. It's a spell level 1, so it'll be 15 plus the spell's level. I am making this more complicated. I'm thinking about items. Spellcraft for cause fear. Spellcraft for True Strike.
Nice.
Beautiful.
It looks like you got them both.
I did.
Sure did.
And that means I have them forever.
Yes, you do. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's appreciated. I think while people are out hunting, whoever the first one of the group is back, I will pull them aside and just be like, guess what? My spell worked.
What spell?
I think I would go to the Bear Puncher. Because I think he's cool now that I've seen him in action.
I'm cool. Let's go.
Yo, so my book had this spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
It said if you drink the blood of someone, you can learn one of their spells.
That's okay.
And I did it twice.
And it worked?
Yeah. Huh. I can now be real scary
I've never really heard of something like that, but you can cast these new spells then?
Yeah, one of them is being really scary.
All right.
Oh my god, True Strike has some real cool benefits.
It does.
Yeah.
And like the other one helps me like be more precise.
Plus 20 insight points.
Yeah.
Fuck. Huh. Oh, well.
It's basically a guaranteed hit.
Jeez.
As long as you don't botch, of course.
Yeah, so like if we come across any casters, like I want to collect their blood to see if I can expand my knowledge.
Okay. This is something you might want to take with caution. I think these kind of forces may lead into more evil things if you're not careful.
Okay, but I'll be a good person.
Yeah, be a good kid. Good, smart kid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Surely nothing will go wrong.
No, not at all. It's not like there's already demons looking to try and steal your soul or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I love if I just tapped into a backstory element that I had no idea of. That's beautiful.
Oh, people do that with me all the time.
I will.
Right,
I will also spend some time doing some crafting, getting the walls back to a point that they are not patched, not all patchwork and destroyed.
I can help with that. My profession.
Alrighty.
I will give you a +5, and I will reduce my +12 to a +7.
Okay. So 22 for me.
19 for me.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically like just slowly rebuilding?
Yes.
Ark, you also have to roll your trapping and stuff too, right?
Oh,
Still?
okay, yeah, my craft.
Yeah. Because you're also doing that.
Just shore up those walls before we head out.
Yeah, the wall...
Walls, traps, we're good.
Pardon me, excuse me. The walls and traps, they are a lot better. And things are looking... I mean, they're not like 100% perfect, but you at least plugged the hole. It's probably going to take at least like 2 to 4 days to maybe like get it back to close to what it was. Front door, same thing, by the way. You brought in some food today, so that's good. Everybody else, though, is like, worried, but people are in good spirits because you're able to repel an attack now. But, it's getting, everyone's starting to get worried. Let's put it that way.
This day as well. Can I start to look into see what I can pull up on the properties of Aquamarine and why it might be coming up the way it is?
Sure.
Like its enchantability. Like I want to just dig into what is possible with this.
Sure.
What's the roll?
Start with an appraise. Like, because you're looking into, like, specifically, like, what can you use Aquamarine for?
Yes,
what kind of
and it's, 24.
Aquamarine, like, when it, besides being a very uncommon, precious stone, they're heavily mined, they're used in a lot of jewelry, but they are used as a magical ingredient sometimes for the crafting of wondrous items.
Okay. I'm actually going to ask a very specific question.
Oh, joy.
If somebody had a locate spell, could it be put into aquamarine part of a weapon?
What do you mean?
Word of omens, give me sight beyond sight.
So, if you look at like a lot of like Maori and traditional tribal weapons, a lot of them break off and leave deposits of parts.
Yes.
Could you put a locate person spell into that and then have it be like a single stab and break thing?
In other words, you put the locate person spell into like a dagger, stab somebody, break it off in them, and
So it's a one-use dagger, but it's effectively a way to track them.
yeah, you could do that. If that's what you want to do.
I don't have a spell that does that, but I'm going to go to Kinning with this idea.
Kinning's confused because she has no idea what the hell you're talking about.
So I'm like, okay, Kinning, I have an idea.
Look, I'm already trying to fix the frameworks of the tense. We don't need to improve it.
No, it's not about the tense. It's not about the tense.
Is it about the cave?
No. Just please. So, this aquamarine, it's very... It can hold a lot of magical properties, and that we have a fair amount.
Okay.
I'm thinking we make daggers or arrows that are single use, and if they go into a target, it breaks off. That's more your wheelhouse. And if I could find a way to get some way to track people magically in that part, then we could scout without them even knowing we're there. Because they're doing it for us.
She looks at you funny. And she says, you want me to take these very expensive and precious stones you found, turn them into arrows.
Or daggers, or like small little blades, something that just pop and break.
So that we could shoot them with somebody so that they break on them while you have them enchanted?
Yes.
That seems like such a waste of the gemstones.
But the money doesn't make... unless we can get to a town and sell them and pay people and all of that, sure. But if we can find where they go, if we beat later on down the road, that could be super useful.
Who are we trying to hit with this?
Enemies.
And
if we find a scout or something from the Ironfang Legion.
Yeah, but that requires us to actually hit them.
100%. That's why you put in a dagger or something. You have to actually get it in the hand of somebody skilled.
How much of this stuff do we have?
We have one spear, which is already made, but that we can't mess with, but we have about 500 gold pieces worth.
Oh, if you want, I could start planning, I guess, but I can't guarantee anything.
Oh, no, yeah. Just start planning and trying to figure out the way to go about it. Because if we can get value out of it for its value, that's great. But if we don't come across any traders, I think we got to use it. Plus, we might find a source of it with the troglodytes.
Well, we'll take a look.
Cool.
By the way, it is the next... obviously, this is the next day. The survivors who left are back. Theta, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, sir. What's King up to right now? Because he sees like the camp kind of in like disrepair. There's blood all over the place. Almost all of your food has been destroyed. So yeah, what's your plan?
I mean, what'd you do with Richard's body?
Garfield? I presume it was burned or buried. You guys never told me.
I wasn't involved with that process, so I don't know.
Was it burned or buried? You never. Somebody make a decision on that.
I would imagine buried. We'd probably burn the troglodytes and all the enemy invaders. We'd bury our own people.
Okay. So yeah, Richard is Garriott is Garriott. Wrong one. Garfield is buried.
Did the pixies hang around after the fight?
They're sort of here still.
Cool.
But the puka still stares at Coriel, but the pixies have kind of kept to themselves.
It makes sense.
Are you gonna take the dead body, King?
What?
Take
it where? It's buried. It's underground.
I don't know. Like, are you like? What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't know. I thought you were doing something with your hand there. I thought you were like trying to go pirate.
No, my eye is still irritated.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Welcome back, King. We survived.
Yep, so did we.
There's currently just to keep you up to speed because you were technically you were there when they did the conference. Auburn has suggested that we should take the fight to them while the iron's hot.
No, I mean I heard there was the whole conversation about being a moving town again. Also, there
was that conversation as well. And I think the plan right now is like a day in game. You're gonna start. People are gonna head out and go attack the Troglodyte caves.
You guys burned all the bodies of the enemies?
After we took the stuff on them, yeah.
Oh, we looted them. Since I've been to their camps a lot, I could have identified some of them and known what the status was and whatnot. Specifically, I could have looked for the two that were scouting this camp to know if I've been made or not.
If you, I could give you like the GM privilege here if you want on that.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I mean, if they burned the bodies, I'd have no idea. So,
I mean, it's probably likely. We killed a squad of scouts and a rogue. So,
well, the scouts that I knew about were going back and forth from the camp. At least one of them was sending orders back to the main encampment. So it's entirely possible that one of those two might have not been here.
We also killed the chick with the dog.
The saddle.
Say what?
We did get a saddle that we can show you to see if it matches up.
I don't know that they were riding anything.
We definitely killed the one with the dog, though.
Right, but there was two.
I think was one of the scouts, right?
Right, but the ones with the dog. There was two of them.
Okay. I think it was her and the rogue.
See, there was one with the dog, and they were a team. And when I met the other one was back at the encampment giving the report. So, there was a group of two. And if you think you only killed one with a dog, it's entirely possible the other one is still out there.
Okay.
Can you give like a physical description, and I could match it with what I remember of these key characters?
I only saw the one scout, and that was the one that was back at the camp. I never saw the other one here.
Well, we killed the one that was here for sure.
Right, but the one that was at the encampment was leaving to come back here at the same time that I was leaving to come back here. So...
Yeah, can you give me a description of that person, then?
Unfortunately, the problem here is that all I can do is say, I do this thing. Because I don't have an actual physical description to give you in character.
Okay.
Sirach, however, I will let you roll a very penalized intelligence score on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to go well, but you know. No.
Based off of the description, you're not sure?
Well, here's the thing. What do you think would be worse? With your 4 intelligence check, what do you think would be worse? Saying, yes, I definitely saw that person, or I don't know if I saw that person.
I think don't know, because they could know that you're here.
Right. I just mean with your 4 intelligence check, what do you think would actually be the worst result? Let me set you at ease. I
Yeah,
definitely saw this person. You no longer have to worry about them.
I mean, I don't think I recognize them, so I can't be sure anyways.
Right.
And I think that's probably a worse result. So yeah, we killed the one with the wolf. The other one, no idea.
When you based off of, I'm assuming you're like all going back and forth and talking about who was killed and whatnot. Is that correct?
Yeah, I guess so.
If you're doing that in character, they mentioned several times the one killing one with like a dog or a wolf. King, if you want to make an intelligence roll.
Again, my problem isn't the one with the wolf. It's the other one that was the one with the wolf.
No, I understand that.
Right, so if anyone's just talking about the one with the wolf, I don't care about the one with the wolf. I care about the other one that no one's talking about.
I see exactly what he's saying.
Yeah.
No, I understand it. Anyway, we'll leave it at that then, I guess.
Like, it's like if two assassins were hired to kill you, and everyone's always talking about the one assassin that they killed. What about the other one?
Yeah. There is absolutely a potential that one is still out there.
Yeah. Robert, I have one other question about crafting and possibilities.
Sure.
With the spell Masterwork Transformation, taking multiple uses of it and getting way more money, could we make the equivalent of Masterwork walls? Because it doesn't say just weapons. It says item in the first line.
I mean, technically, yes. I just don't know what the cost of a masterwork wall would be. I have to figure that out.
Okay.
Cause
I'm fine with that. I think if we rebuild, I need to magic up these walls and make them better.
I have to figure out like what that would be because
we have to rebuild. We have to rebuild and resecure them anyways. If we are gonna stay here, or if we're gonna move and go somewhere and build new. But yeah, I'm just planning you for down the road. I'm letting you know where my mind is going.
Yep. All right. So what's the plan then?
Well, I believe after the day that we are currently on passes, the plan was to go and stomp some trogs.
Go raid.
All right. Is the whole party going to raid?
That's a shame there's no volcano around here.
I'm going.
I'm going.
I might as well.
Did you
Destroy
say
some troglodytes?
What'd you say about a volcano?
I said it's a shame there's no volcano around here. A little bit of volcanic ash, we'd be able to make some concrete.
True.
No volcanic ash,
It's
unfortunately.
literally the only thing it's not in the region that we wouldn't be.
I'm not strong enough to stone the walls yet.
Sadly, no volcanic ash.
Well, I mean, the other one would be limestone, but the alternative to limestone is seashells, and there's a giant inner sea lake nearby.
Not wrong.
All we're missing is the element of volcanic ash, and I don't think you can replicate that with other materials in our area.
So, if it's okay with you, I'm going to expedite this a little bit.
That's
sure.
You're going to spend the day on the road. You go past where the manticore was. No one's bothering you. And then, another day later, so it's now 2 days past.
In that case,
you guys are now in front of the Troglodyte caves.
Yep.
I'll take a casting of that, and we don't really have any like. This is hard to choose spells.
What you need to do, Shit, sorry, your name is dark now, and we haven't talked in forever. In character.
Forvel.
Yeah. The real problem is of not being able to read names. Forvel, I'm saying this out of character anyway. What Forvel needs to do is you guys need to capture living mages.
Oh no, they have to be dead.
Oh, you can't. Okay, but you can only drink their blood once.
I do not know.
You need to become a necromancer.
Oh no, I'm not.
If you drink the blood of a dead mage who's undead, can you drink the ichor in their veins and get their former spells?
I don't know.
That's no, I don't think that's the way that works.
Okay, well you need to invest in a large series of vials so that you can store their blood long after they're
Potion
dead.
bottles, baby.
Yeah.
Potion bottles.
And also, I guess in the back of a cave where it's cold, so they don't,
Yes, agreed.
Or underwater, I guess, under the lake.
On this quest, if it is our group going, I'm gonna make sure that we all have 3 potions of cure light wounds.
Pointedly, I'm not going.
Oh, you're not?
I'm heading back towards Red Jaw, Red Maw, Red whatever it is. Just consider me on the way. I'm out of the scene again.
Are you sure?
Yep, I gotta know what's going on up there, and I'm the only one who can talk to them without being immediately attacked.
All right.
Okay. You know what? No, I'm not gonna bring Cossphere with me. I'm gonna bring Magic Weapon.
So those that are attacking the caves, please place your tokens on the map here.
The main map?
Oh, wrong map. Sorry.
I mean, also, additionally, if the Troglodytes see me, they could report me too, since they're an ally with other forces.
Very logical.
I'm playing a very diplomatic game right now.
It's a very interesting choice, I must say.
I made my bed, now I've got to shit in it.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Magic
you gotta
Weapon, women per level.
Oh, and you don't have to.
Yeah, with the IBS, man, you'd really...
Ew.
Actually, I knew we were going up against Troglodytes, but they might have allies here that aren't Troglodytes, so
Also,
I will keep one casting of Brick.
Bring anything to shove up your nose?
Yes, we
like
did.
Mint leaves or...
Yeah, we brought palate cleansers.
Well, I mean, just, something strong to rub against the, what is that? Oh, sorry, the word.
Their
was right
stench.
There. Well, no, I'm just the area right above between your upper lip and your.
I can't think of it, but I know
the nasal passage.
It's like something nostrum or something.
Thing.
Yeah, it's nostrum.
You know, like how in the real world we would like put a little bit of Vicks there or something if you have a. But like,
could we have found something on the way? Like a herb or something that would help us?
Like mint leaves.
Yeah.
Roll a nature.
Counter the troglodytes with a strong minted julep.
Hell yeah, mint juleps.
Sirach, you were able to find... You don't find mint, unfortunately, but you do find like a very sweet-smelling flower.
Okay.
Like almost kind of like a sweet rose petal type thing, and you can take the petals off of those.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then we'll just tie them so like mouths are covered and it is pressed up against.
Alright.
So yeah, we should have a pretty good chance of not getting...
I believe we are missing Anton, if Anton is coming.
Yeah.
The map hasn't loaded for me yet. Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's in the bottom left.
Alright.
Oh yeah, no, I was just
that token on there.
Reading that in a post-apocalypse book that I'm into. After it happened, they have to go into a hospital to collect supplies, and they put on face masks, and they put a bunch of sweet-smelling stuff on the inside of the face mask to try and defeat the smell of all the dead people in the hospital.
Kind of like plague doctors back in the day?
Basically. Because I think people have been dead for like a month, so they were still just super ripe. And they're all worried about disease.
Is Auburn coming with us, or she's staying behind?
You made no mention to bring her, so I just assumed it. Honestly, I just assumed it was the main party.
Well, I was saying, like, Auburn, if you're planning, like, if we're planning this, are you like? I was leaving the planning up to Auburn, so if she left her stuff out, then she did.
Yeah, she basically wanted the 5 of you to do it, but King, if you're going away, it's fine, I guess.
Yep, got my own 4-day trip to make.
As much as I would have jokingly said, "Hey, let's give this cloak to Perry."
Which you did say, by the way.
Which I did. If any of you wanted the Cloak of Resistance, it is up for grabs.
I very much enjoy, hey, let's give this cloak to the kid. Give the cloak to the kid. Give me that cloak.
I already ripped the one off the first guy that I fought.
Alright, cool. If no one's speaking up, then Perry's got a Cloak of Resistance.
It's a +1 to your saves.
Yeah.
No, I'm good with that.
Cool. Perry's got a Cloak of Resistance.
Oh, but the temptation to steal from that kid before I leave the camp. I hate that kid, and I would love a resistance.
You know what? Perry is just not just getting a Cloak of Resistance. If he's going to get a Cloak of Resistance, I'm going to give him a weapon, too. Because a fight happened, so I want him to feel safe.
Although the counter is, I realized that showing up to the camp with something that one of the guys were sent there wearing probably...
Yeah, that's probably a little bit sus.
I'm going to give Perry a Masterwork Dagger.
I'm glad you thought of that. Because if you were wearing that, I would have probably pointed it out if you go back to that.
I mean, it's fine. I can totally explain it. I mean, all I'm doing is riffing in live.
Alright. So what's going on with the maps here? Are these, like, entrances up here, I'm guessing?
Yep. And nobody's there. You just see, like, what looks like a bunch of mushrooms, like, near the area.
Okay,
well, this seems to require a scouting mission.
Yeah.
I look at our person who's very suited to be a scout. Up at Anton.
Yeah,
of course. Let's see, do I have the perception chops to do this? Yes.
You know what?
So
I'll give you a +2 if I can. I'll try and help you out.
Excellent. All right, so let's start this with a stealth roll, because it looks like there's more map to the north, so that's where we'll go.
He's invisible.
Hold on.
Sorry.
As you get closer, near the entrance, right?
Right.
See, like, you notice, like, the large mushrooms are, like, 4 or 5 feet tall. How close are you? Actually, no, you're fine. Okay. As you're sneaking through, like, the minute you, like, start passing the mushrooms, as you're, like, stealthing through,
right,
they start screaming. They do, like, this loud shriek, the mushrooms.
Shit. Well, that just gave me away. Oh, boy.
I love it.
I suppose an arrow wouldn't shut them up.
Roll a nature check on these.
All right. Let's see how good I do on that. Where the hell is nature? Knowledge nature. Not bad for having no marks in it.
Well, you're right next to them, but you see, like, a patch of what are called Shrieker Mushrooms, hence the name. These are mushrooms that they are like right in the cusp of like the shade of where the cave is over here. And as you like it, whenever like anybody gets close to them, they emit a shrieking scream, almost as if they're like an alarm. They also do this whenever they're hit by sunlight. Directly. So lights do that as well. If you want to shut them up, you have to basically pull them out of the ground.
All right.
Or chop them up, anything like basically to stop them from shrieking.
Oh, what's the overhead cover like? And is it sunlight outside?
Where you are, like I know it's like on the map it's a little weird here, but like this area over here is actually completely shaded.
Okay, I was just looking to just to explain my thought process here. I was going to try to expose this patch to sunlight, then go back to hiding, and let them try to figure out what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't seem like it's going to work. So let's. Like, how big is this patch? Like, would pulling it up be an endeavor or like something quick?
You need to do a strength check because they're like firm in the ground. It's actually like they kind of like. I don't want to say like they're coming like out of the rocks. You know what I mean? But there's like enough dirt and like enough loose soil and dirt where they have like a nice like foothold in the area.
The trees are strong, sire. The roots go deep.
Exactly.
Very deep. Okay.
You try pulling one, and surprisingly, it's not budging.
Well, then, having failed my mission, coming back into hiding here. Well, that'll draw them out, we'll say. As if he meant to do that.
As if he meant to do that. Are all four of you hiding in the bush?
I take the dodge.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we're all kind of hiding.
All right, if all four of you are hiding in the bush, I need all four of you just to make a stealth check. I'm going to give you a bonus doing so. Damn, you're all really good. Anton, you don't need to take it, but you're
too late.
Same roll.
Too late anyway. It doesn't matter. You eventually, like, the Shrieker Mushrooms stop the minute Anton comes by. The Troglodytes pass by it, and they go shrieking again. You see two of them out there. But, they look around for a second, sniff the air. Then they just walk back in.
Oh, no, they don't.
Oh?
I'm hidden. What I'm going to do.
If you're going to attack, roll initiatives, please.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to attack.
Sure.
Let me pull up the initiative thing. Hey, maybe you found a way to, like, draw them out.
Not great.
Great initiatives.
Yeah. Very
Well, I got to have my token selected, but it worked anyway, because it was selected, I guess.
Well, I got to roll for the Troglodytes. They might not have good initiative, so...
Damn.
Of course they do, I guess. But you are, if you're attacking them in surprise, you do get the first hit. So Anton, you're up
True.
first.
Yeah, you
Right.
you can
So
see
this-
Corval pulling back on his bow.
So would this count as a sneak attack?
Uh-huh.
Excellent.
We also do have a whole bunch of masterwork stuff if you want to use it.
I'm using a masterwork short bow. Or masterwork arrows, I believe. I think that's one or the other.
Yep. That's one of the possibilities.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll the sneak attack damage as well.
I need to check and see. I think I have 2d6 now, but I want to make sure before I roll.
I believe you do as well.
Is
Yes.
stealth attacking from stealth, is that auto crit or no?
That's not an auto crit.
Cool. I just wanted to confirm with Pathfinder.
Yeah, I think it's just the
Are you with that 1 damage? Are you trying to hit non-lethally, Anton?
I didn't know I had the choice. I thought, at least in D&D, you can't do non-lethal with range attack.
No, you can't. Well, I'm asking because on your roll there, it's it's literally just a 1, and it says 1 bracket non-lethal.
Weird. Okay, let me check that out.
Yeah.
So you may want to change the damage parameter there and just do that as a quick reroll plus the 6.
The damage that I have here is 1d6 plus strength.
So d6 plus your strength. Yeah, give that a roll it again. I just want to see something.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So surprise is just they don't get to act and they're considered flat-footed.
Okay.
Okay, now apparently it works. So
yeah.
Just do me a favor. Roll d6 minus 1. All right. So it'll be an extra pit of damage on it. Okay, that was your stealth. Coriel.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I'll go with my composite short bow from right here. Again, actually, I'll 5-foot step over to get a clearer shot. And on this one, right here on the right, my short bow.
Roger that.
Doesn't look like it's gonna do it.
That's a miss.
They're flat-footed, but yeah.
Wait. Well, no. Wait. They are. Hold on. I'll double check the flat-footed. No, not enough. Sorry.
Yep. That's my turn.
Serac.
All right. Well, I have a whole 0 ranged weapons, basically.
You could charge.
Okay, but I could charge, or I could just run up normally and attack twice.
It's a surprise round. You only get 1 move, basically.
Hold on. Let me look at
his offhand, correct?
That again?
I think so, yeah. Because that's just part of the brawler.
His attack and then his offhand because of brawler.
Yeah.
No, then I guess you're fine then.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna shoot up 30, and
because the offhand. I gotta double check that though.
Well, it's a full action attack, or not a full. It's a.
If it's a full attack, you can't do it when you're moving.
Oh, let me make sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my character sheet's fucked. Hold on.
It's not a good sign.
Gotta reopen it. I don't know. It does a weird thing sometimes. Where's the brawlers fury thing? I think it is a full action attack, but I'm gonna make sure.
If it's full action attack, you cannot do it. I will tell you that now.
Flurry. It's 2-weapon fighting.
While that's being looked up, I would like to argue for that pixie to get 1 level in brawler.
You mean the sprite?
Yes, for the sprite to get 1 level in brawler for punching a dude for punching someone to death as a sprite.
Seems reasonable.
With no stat adjustment though, just 1 level in brawler.
I'm gonna say maybe.
Hey, it's better than a no. I'll take it.
I'm going to just do a normal attack
and
use my knockout ability.
Okay.
So hopefully I hit. And they're flat-footed. Also, I guess we'll call it a power attack.
That is a hit.
Okay. So 8 bludgeoning, and they make a fortitude save? Yep. DC 17.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Yep.
I don't know why he has an 81.
That's an 81.
That
plus 70.
That's incorrect. It's plus 7.
Yeah. I think that still makes it, though. Unless you are just re-rolling it.
I'm going to re-roll it.
Okay.
Yeah, of course I roll a 9.
So 4 rounds of being unconscious.
All right. Orvel.
Okay. Forvel was going to shoot at range, but then he saw somebody ran up, and he's like, "That's right. The Punch Bros are here."
True.
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna run to here, and he's gonna attempt to do like a flying sidekick. Horribly fail, but still throw the telekinetic kick as part of it.
Again, the move and attack does not. You can only do one action for a surprise.
Isn't? Oh, okay. If that's the case, sorry. Yeah. In that case, longbow.
Same thing with the. Well, you crit on that, so. Oh my god.
This guy.
Is that crit confirmed? 13. That is not a confirmed crit, but he only had 5 HP left anyway, so. He's dead.
Nice.
It's not like it matters. He's dead. Okay. Jesus Christ. Well, the Troglodytes are designed to be kind of cannon fodder weak anyway.
Yeah.
True.
And then I guess...
Oh, by the way, Sirach, can you please roll a fortitude save?
Yeah. What is
I kind of forgot about that.
What are we getting for our creative use?
You need a 12 here. I'm giving you a +2 circumstance bonus with the rose petals, we'll call them.
Oh yeah.
14.
Yeah, you're fine. I forgot to do that before, but
yeah.
It doesn't really matter because.
Oh, I think it only happens, I guess, 5 feet into my charge, technically.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, combat's over.
Yeah, this guy, I assume, just gets executed by someone.
I don't know. I leave that up to you guys. What are you doing with the unconscious one?